You get hired at a hotel, but on your first shift, you're given a set of rules that are nothing short of horrifying. Starting your first night shift at the Evergreen Hotel, a piece of paper awaits you. Rules for employment is written across the top in Sharpie. What's this, orientation paperwork? You ask, turning to Amelia, who you recall was working daytime at the front desk when you first came in for the job, as now she's packing up her things to go home. Oh, those are just the rules, she replies in an almost suspicious manner. Oh, like don't steal towels and stuff? You inquire. She grimaces. Yeah, just stuff like that, she says, nervously slinging her bag over her shoulder. Something like that? See you in the morning, you say with a wave. Then she mutters something under her breath that sounds something like, yeah, if you're still here. You look up at her. What was that? But she continues to walk through the automatic doors and into the parking lot with a bit of jog to her step. If I'm still here, of course I'll still be here. No real sirens going off in your head just yet. Shaking your head, you pick up the list of rules and begin to read. If only you had known what you were about to get yourself into. You turn to the first page of rules. You are allowed one free item from the snack bar per shift. Any further will be charged out of your wages. Do not use the elevator between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. You may see a tall man with a red suitcase standing in the lobby on occasion. Do not make eye contact with him. Just check him into room 231 and send him on his way. You blink in confusion at this peculiar rule about a man with a red suitcase. Avoid eye contact? Really? But you shrug it off as nothing and continue reading the rest of the rules. If you hear someone crying for help in the pool area after midnight, return to your office and lock the door. Do not leave until sunrise. Do not enter room 404 under any circumstances. If any guests complain that the tap water is black, tar-like, or sticky, call the hotel owner immediately. You must ID every member of the cleaning crew in the morning. If anyone does not come up on the roster, do not let them in. You start to think, what the hell are these rules? Feeling like Amelia is playing a prank on you or something. But you continue reading. We do not keep any Bibles in guests' rooms. If a guest asks to use a Bible, we keep one in the back office that they can read in the lobby. Occasionally, the computer may show vacancies on the 6th floor. Do not book anyone in these rooms. The Evergreen Hotel only has 5 floors. Do not eat the cookies. They are for guests only. Well, that's disappointing, you think to yourself. You then recall your interview before being hired at the hotel. The management and the staff seem like such mature, stable bunch, not the type to plan some sort of elaborate hazing for new employees. You suspect maybe Amelia or someone else printed this up to scare new hires, with the whole cliche of a haunted hotel scenario. You chuckle, oblivious to the horrifying situation you've just gotten yourself into. But now, after reading the rules, Amelia's muttered comment before leaving starts to make sense. If you're still here. How many new hires have they scared off before you? Luckily for them, you're a horror movie buff and actually ex-military, so not easily scared. But just in case this prank gets out of control, you save the hotel owner's number to your cell phone, cursing your dyslexia a few times before getting it just right. There are more rules, but you don't read them. Instead, you walk into the lobby, pour yourself a cold cup of coffee, and return to the front desk. Hours pass and nothing abnormal happens until, ding! The bell at the front desk rings. It's a little bit past 3 a.m. You were sitting in the back office drinking another cup of cold coffee, playing video games on your laptop, technically supposed to be going over the checkout logs, but that could wait. Ding! Another impatient ring. Sighing, you heave yourself off your computer and head to the front desk. It's him, the man with the red suitcase. You quickly avert your eyes, focusing on the desk in front of you. Recall the red text, don't make eye contact. Sure, it's an immature hazing, but you're not about to fail at it. Being competitive by nature, you're determined to ace this. From what little you can see, the man appears to be a tall, thin man, dressed in a dark suit, standing in the corner of the lobby. You then realize why you're not allowed to make eye contact. You recognize him. Probably one of Amelia's friends, or that guy Dominic, another employee you had met earlier in the day. Now breaking into a smile, you find this prank to be actually clever. Looking down at your computer, you pull up the check-in screen for room 213. When you look back up, the man is standing right in front of you. You freeze, wondering how did he get there so fast without making any sound. Your pulse starts to rise, but you take a deep breath, trying to steady yourself. Can I help you? You ask. He doesn't reply. Only his fingertips rapping against the front desk. Tap, 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 tap. The situation quickly becomes creepy. You take another deep, shuddering breath, trying not to get scared, thinking they're probably watching you from security cameras. Tap, tap, tap. You glance up again, noticing his suitcase left in the center of the lobby. That's when you realize it's not a red suitcase, it's white. Then a metallic smell gives it away. It's soaked in so much blood, it looks red, dripping onto the floor, forming a puddle. Just a stupid prank, you tell yourself. Your eyes snap back to the computer. You click on room 213, feed the new hotel key into the reader, and slide it across the desk. He takes the key without a word. You don't look up until the sound of his suitcase rolling across the linoleum disappears. When you do, the floor is clean where the blood had pooled in an inky mess. What the hell? Standing there, now confused and anxious, you hear the elevator ding down the hall, followed by a cacophony of sounds racing across the ceiling as if several people were sprinting. The phone then starts ringing, calls flood in from rooms 202, 207, 218. What the hell is going on in the second floor, you wonder? Your eyes fall back to the rules list and you notice again, just check him into room 231 and send him on his way. Not 213, room 231. Dyslexia made you read it wrong. You checked him into the wrong room. This isn't just a dumb prank. You pick up the first call, and it's a woman's voice shrieking.
There's someone in here with us. He's standing right outside the bathroom door. Please help.
Paralyzed, you wonder what to do. Call the police? Then a horrifying thought strikes you. The elevators shouldn't be used between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. It's currently 3:30 a.m. What if the man controls them? Are the elevators a trap? A chill runs down your spine. You hear a slow, methodical dragging sound coming from the hallway behind you, echoing towards the front desk. It sounds like someone or something is dragging a heavy object. You duck down, trying to hide beneath the desk, praying not to be seen. Your breaths are shallow and your heart is racing. Then you remember the rule about not entering room 404. What's in there? Could it be safe? A way to escape what's happening in the hotel right now? You grab the master keys and tiptoe out of the reception, avoiding any line of sight to the elevator and the hallway with the noises. Reaching the 4th floor, you start to feel an unnatural sense of dread. Your heart is trying to beat out of your chest. Approaching room 404 slowly, your hand trembles as you put the key in the lock. You turn the knob and gently push the door open, met with a cold breeze. The room is pitch black, but you sense you're not alone. Suddenly, a hot gust of wind hits you from directly in front. A dim ray of moonlight shines through the curtains, reflecting a pair of eyes in front of you. A soft whisper, chillingly close, speaks out, sending a wave of terror through you as you realize this was the greatest mistake you'd ever make.